Hola, mi gente. This is
Ready or Not Latinas Podcast.
And these are your hosts, Yessie,
Jessica,
Karina,
and Joanna. Just a reminder, we release new topics every Wednesday and officially making it Latina Wednesdays.
So stay tuned and get ready for this chisme.
Welcome back to another Latina
Wednesday. Ooh. That's funny. So today is a special episode. Well, every episode is special to me.
Yeah,
No sé, pero a veces, güey, cuando empezamos un episode, like, no me vi, like, a veces, like, you know, like, you have your idea, or my sister, or even me, and I'm like, okay, like, you know, like, it sounds like a good idea, or, like, a good topic, or sometimes I just don't vibe, like, last topic that we had, it's not that I didn't vibe with it, but it's just like,
you didn't connect it with it.
yeah, because my mom, you know, I was very separate, like I did mostly by myself, but as we were kept talking and I kept hearing your side and my sister's side, I was just like, you know, like it's something that they gets the talk going.
Yeah.
And once you get talking, it's like, bruh, como que te dan muchos like aha moments.
Right. Yeah.
So like, I don't know, like I just thought that was funny that happens sometimes. Or sometimes like today we're just like, let's just talk.
Right.
Let's just chill.
And talk
Which
about
I love those because, you know,
it's very laid back.
Yeah.
No pressure of trying to bring a topic up or get it started, or it just flows.
Yeah. Especially us. Because we
Yeah,
can talk about anything.
Right. And we just make a conversation out of it.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, like, we'll just start like ese ratito I was just like, how was your day? And then we started talking about one thing and then another and then another.
Crazy shit.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm just like, but last week, like, I was just like, I don't really have a lot to say about the topic.
Yeah.
But once we started going, I'm like, oh, okay, but I do have a side in that topic, you know?
It's just different.
It's just different.
I think you felt the same way. From the topic that we had talked about a while back, it was just Jesse's episode about the hair. You were not feeling it.
I wasn't like,
You
at
were not
first I'm like,
feeling it.
Yessie, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Like, but at the same time, one, I trust you 100%, and two, like, once you started talking about it, I was just like, literally, that was like, it shook me of how much hair works.
Right. Yeah.
And it's true.
What carries it.
Yeah, and like recently, la veces yo me corté el pelo, me lo pinté, and I'm like,
Yeah.
and I feel different.
Right.
And it's like a lift. And like lately, like these last couple, like this last week, I felt like nothing's different. You know what I mean? Like I forget
Oh, okay. Yeah.
that my hair is a different color until somebody like
Points it out.
or
you're
reacts, or a little strand of hair is in my face, and I'm like, fuck, I forgot.
Who? Which bitch?
Yes, bitch. I'm like, whose red hair is this? I'm just like, bitch, it's yours. What the fuck? Yeah, it has happened.
Oh.
And I forgot to mention last podcast, I got a tattoo.
Oh yeah, that was your big thing too.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's the first one.
That was the first. Like after the hair, like I think it was like
A
even
week
2
later?
episodes ago. Because this is my second week with the tattoo.
Yeah. So you had it last episode. You just forgot to mention it because tenías como like a day, 2 days, no?
Oh yeah. You're right. Yeah. So that was awesome. My first tattoo. And I got it from my dad, like the praying hands from my dad. And yeah, it didn't hurt. I felt calm, collective. I was even falling asleep during the tattoos.
Oh, hell no.
Because I'm like, bro, this is taking forever.
How many hours?
I think we started, like, actually tattooing, I want to say like 2 or 3. But like, I was there longer because she was making the stencil and blah 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 blah, and that takes forever. Yeah. Yeah, but oh my god, but it's amazing. I would 100% recommend her. Se llama Hopes and Dreams.
Where is she at?
She is on Winter Garden Violet. No, not a Popka Violet. I don't know.
Oh my God.
But yeah, she's allá pa Orlando, allá pasando la Kirkman.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
she's on that side. Yeah, but yeah, definitely like her tattoo. Like the tattoo, it looks amazing. It never got like scaby or anything.
No. it
Like
looks
obviously the itching, but I siento que fue like, you know how they put like this adhesive thing on top
Right.
of it. I think that's what messed my skin.
Why?
Like I had some type of allergic reaction to it.
Oh, okay.
Because around it, like when it was on, it was fine. But once it came off,
Okay.
it was starting to get really, really itchy. But obviously that wasn't her fault. But yeah, like the tattoo looks flawless. No me dolió. Like she's not rough or anything. Yeah, so check her out. Hopes and Dreams Tattoos on Instagram, I think.
I'm so gonna look her up.
Bro, she's good. Y sabes lo que me llamó la atención? One, she was a Latina.
Yay.
And that made me feel comfortable. I don't know why. Like, first she's a woman, which I was like, I felt more comfortable with.
Especially on the spot that you have it.
Yes. And then, and she was a Latina. And I felt like she knew my style. She knew my vibe. You know what I mean?
Right.
And like, yeah, I just loved her. Like, we didn't even talk that much, but just her energy, I can say. I'm not really into
She
that.
made you feel welcome.
And comfortable.
Yeah.
Like I never felt like she judged me, because you know how I was like, oh my God, I gotta show my arms or whatever. Like,
Okay, yeah.
So I was, and that's my most insecurity. But I never felt like she was looking, or like I didn't pay attention, but the way like she made me feel comfortable. Like I wasn't like, in the moment I wasn't like, oh my God, I gotta show my arms
Right.
or anything. So yeah, 10 out of 10 recommend her.
Ooh, don't tell me twice.
Yeah, girl. And like, yeah, she be having specials sometimes. I'm like, oh, tempted. But I gotta let this one heal, because I'm telling you, the itchingness is worse than the actual tattooing for me. So I gotta let this bitch heal first.
Right.
And then
And then you'll go ahead and
it's fucking addicting.
right.
I can see why. One, because it's awesome, and two, because if you have a wonderful experience for your first tattoo,
You're gonna wanna
keep going. And once you find a person, an artist that you feel comfortable with
and trust that they
and
bring
trust,
up what you
and-
have in mind.
yes, girl, because my worst fear was somebody give me, like, hands are very like,
I've seen some creepy ass hands, to be honest.
and I didn't want them to be too manly, because you
Right.
know, even though they're for my dad, but they're on me. So I was just like, bruh. So I was very, very like scared, but at the same time, I'm telling you, she made me feel very like at ease. So yeah, 100%.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, girl, I love it.
Yeah, I can see. And you know what? Like once you start doing that, te dan ganas de hacer other things, not just tattooing. So, you know, like, oh, I want to do a piercing here too.
Girl, I'm already like, oh my God, I want to get my nose pierced, because I've had it pierced before, but not professionally. But oh my God, like a very small stud. I don't know if you've seen them. They're so tiny, some of them. It's like, I'm just like, yes, girl, I want that one.
I don't know. When I was younger, I always wanted one, but now I'm like, I don't know. I don't think it'll look right on me. Y luego como tengo lentes, so it definitely would bump.
So what would you want to pierce? Don't tell me your nipples.
Girl, no. I had my
Your cartilage on the top.
Yeah, I had my cartilage pierced a while back, pero me salió un, se me fue
la bolita
que luego te sale, and I took it off because it was just too much. I was like, no.
Yeah,
so I took it off.
You have to take care of it. Le echas una aspirina quebrada. I've heard that works.
I don't know, but I took it off because I was like
a keloid, algo así.
Keloid, yes.
Algo así.
So I took it off. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna be dealing with it, porque a veces like it was like really irritated.
Yeah.
And I still have the little keloid there.
Yeah.
It hasn't gone away. Pero se supone que if that happens, is because of the area, like they didn't do it right or something. I don't know. Who knows? Pero yeah, so I always wanted my ears pierced again. But con eso que siempre traigo el pelo suelto, there wouldn't be a point of it either, because it would be covered.
Yeah, I always wanted to get the bar, like a tattoo, the bar that goes straight.
Oh yeah.
But
I always wanted
my
to get
partner
my
got
cheeks.
it. Your cheeks.
Ajá, ¿te acuerdas como quién era esta? Like it was from a show. It was like a surreal show. When I first seen that, I forgot who it was. I forget her name.
Yeah.
Wow, like back then when we were like in our teens. No, not even. Like we were probably in our early 20s. And she had her cheeks pierced y se le miraba bien bonito. But then again, I don't know, because I'm not like a...
No estás cachetona.
No, bueno, a veces sí. Cuando I gain weight, me pongo cachetona.
No es cierto. Pero para tener ese piercing, siento que necesitas mucho cachete.
I feel like you need to have dimples.
Oh, that too.
And I don't have dimples.
No, I think that creates the dimple.
Really? Oh, okay. I feel like sí, porque te hace
You have a
cicatrices.
dimple on one side.
I have one in one side. Yeah. But not on the other.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. I really don't. At this point, I don't know about your piercing. But tattoos, yes.
What's your next tattoo that you think you're gonna get, or that it's on your list?
My Frida portrait.
Yeah, you've been waiting that one for a long time.
Mm-hmm. It's coming. That's fine. It's que that's scary because portraits igual. Not everybody can do them, and I don't want it fucked up.
But you want a full portrait of her, like not just like, cause have you seen like que hay gente que hace como un portrait pero nomás hace el outline?
Right.
No,
I want her
full face.
Full face. Mm-hmm.
Where would you want it?
Aquí como en mi thigh, because I like to wear shorts.
Yeah.
So I don't want it on my calf because I feel like I don't have enough calf to, or like
Donde
aquí on the
te
side.
quepa.
So I feel like this would be the only part like aquí en mi
And are you planning to like extend it your whole leg, or just have her face there allí nomás floating in the air?
Floating in the air. Obviously like around there, like como like que se mire bonito, right? But yeah, but I want to do my sleeve because I have already the aquí and just keep going with my arm.
Oh.
But then you know how we work in the medical field, and that kind of intervenes. Because at us ya nos dijeron que we cannot show off.
What?
Like we had to have long sleeve.
But I've been to fucking hospitals donde people show off their tattoos all the time. Cops.
Yes. Si están como si simple, like si te dejan. But in reality, if it's too much, too overwhelming, they're asking us to wear long sleeves.
My coworker was telling me that her mom got her first tattoo at 67, I think.
Damn.
Yup, girl. I was just like, you go, girl. It reminded me of that episode we have.
Which one?
The one where we say, like, am I too old for this?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay. She was like, I'm not too old. I'm going to get it done. Yeah, she said that her whole life she was all against tattoos. But then one day she was like, you know what? I want one. And she went to go get them. She got 2.
Damn.
Yeah. And I was like, damn, qué huevotis. What did you do this week?
Nothing, girl. Like I feel like on my job, I do a lot of like interaction with people.
Oh, yeah.
And for some reason, I just felt like drained.
Mm-hmm.
So I stayed home. I cleaned my home. I mean, we went to eat and came back, but I didn't have nobody come over, and it was just my household,
Yeah.
And it felt good. It feels good when you don't have to like put the effort out there to, because even if it's somebody that you know and that you love, but you have to put like make them comfortable, right?
Yeah.
Like, and you have to conversate.
Yeah.
And I feel like I didn't have that energy. Like I felt like too drained, and I'm like, it felt good. It was like a recharge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the little thing that made you happy this week.
Yes, it's the little things. You know how I say it's the little things.
Yeah.
Literally, it's the little things.
That's so funny. Well, I went to the beach finally. Girl, I was so happy. I was so happy. I was just like, I missed you. And yeah, I had my moment. And bro, at first the moon scared me because I'm like, okay, like, llegué como a las 8 de la noche. And it was still daytime.
Because el sol se está metiendo más tarde.
So then, literally, yo creo que ya eran como ya iban a ser las 10. And then I see this big yellow thing coming up. Yellow, not even white. Yellow, coming como que si estuviera subiendo el sol. Pero era la luna. Bruh.
So it was like
so pretty.
¿Cómo le llama? Full moon? No, not full moon.
It could be full moon.
Because full moon and new moon are two different. They look different.
Yeah. I think new moon no hay. No hay luna.
No,
Cuando
there
hay
is.
New moon, there is? I don't know. So we saw it come up. So weird.
It's weird though because it's usually just there.
Yeah, but no, we saw it come up. And
From where?
From the horizon.
Really?
Of the beach. Yeah. You know the sun sets on the opposite side of the beach?
Right.
And it comes up on the side of the beach.
Mm-hmm.
So the moon was coming up on the horizon of the beach. It's so weird. Anyways, but yeah, it was a beautiful experience. I went to take pictures of my daughter for graduation. Her grad pictures. We decided that I was going to take them. And I'm like, oh, you know, the beach has been like a big thing lately for us as a family because I feel like my kids are enjoying it
already.
They're enjoying it as much as I am, and they're like, they're hitting it as a reset button as well for them, you know. And so yeah, so we decided to do that, which they came out. I think they came out so pretty.
Oh, I can't wait to see them.
Yes, girl, they're so pretty. And so yeah, that's what I did this week. So I felt like I was recharged, like I was, like, you know how it makes me feel. So I was having conversations with my moon, you know, el mar, and I was like, when I see you again, I'm like, bruh, I see you every night, but it's different. I don't know how to explain it. I was like, cuando nos veamos aquí.
Yeah.
You know? That's weird. But yeah, I just had my moment and like, ni me quiero venir, güey. Si pudiera me quedara la noche ahí.
Yeah. I bet.
But then, you know, the kids get tired. And we go during the week, so we gotta come home, get ready for the next day.
But now it's summer.
Yeah. It's summer, but I mean, I still work.
That's true. Yeah.
But yeah, so, and it was pretty packed for a Thursday.
Really?
They were having like a yoga session.
Ooh.
Yeah, it looked so nice.
I bet.
They were just enjoying themselves. Yeah, and as soon as the moon started coming, you could see everybody pulling out their phones trying to take a picture. But oh my God, it's so hard to show through pictures how beautiful life is. You know what I mean? Because the moon to me is so pretty and not one bit. Ni el agua, like literally it's just like
that's
you're
what
desperate to get a picture, but no,
it's not.
No matter how many you take.
I don't know. Have you seen like when in TikTok cuando dicen que like when you see it on social media and then you go in person and it's like it sucks. It's not that. It's not it. And they're like, oh, it's because it gets edited and all of this.
Yeah.
So like, and I've seen where the place looks beautiful, but the pictures don't come out as, you know, it's like the opposite. Like it doesn't. It just doesn't if you don't do any editing to it.
Yeah.
You know, so it's crazy porque siempre como cuando uno, I don't know if you notice that when you're actually, es que no sé cómo explicártelo. Because you know how when you go to places and you're like, oh my God, it's so beautiful, right?
Yeah.
And then like you said, you sacas tu teléfono and then you look at it later, it's not the same. But have you noticed that when you're enjoying yourself the most is when you're least using your phone?
Yeah, of course.
Right?
And it's so hard because I've been trying to do social media more. And girl, yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's so fucking hard. Because you live life just normal, right?
Right.
And then you're like, oh, wait, but I'm supposed to be putting content out.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what?
It ruins,
it feels so weird.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, well, this is what I want to do. So, you know, I have to learn to live like that.
Right.
Yeah. And at times, then I feel like well, my partner Phil, he's like, bro, like, are you just here to take pictures? And I'm like, no. But what I try to do is enjoy myself first. When I first get there, obviously enjoy myself.
Right.
And then I have a 5-minute window, and that's all I give myself. Okay, let's take out our phones and let's do a little, like, take out a couple pictures. Yeah. And then after that, yeah. Okay, yeah. I got my picture in. Yeah. One, because I wanted to share it with everybody, because it's just something that I've been sharing lately.
Yeah.
So every time I go, I just want to put how pretty it is, because bruh, I just need to share it.
Right.
But yeah, like, this is what we want to do, and I want to grow our platform, and there's no way that if you're not active, it doesn't grow.
It's so hard for me.
Girl,
I still have
it's
because
really
I've done things where I'm like, I get recorded, and then I get so caught up in it, and I'm like,
it's because we're not used to.
Yeah.
We're not used to taking pictures, and like, first of all,
especially one, you're not used to it, and two, I'm more like I don't like people knowing what I'm doing.
Yeah. Oh, me, it's more like everything's with my kids.
Right.
And my kids is not something I want to put out there.
Right.
Know?
Yeah.
So like, the pictures that I do have are like, oh, me and the kids. And like, you don't want to put that out there.
Right.
But other than that, I'm not a person that takes a phone of everything. Like, I don't take pictures of everything. But lately I've been trying a bit more.
I know. You have. So. Which is good. Lo tienes para memoria, lo tienes para ti, ¿verdad? Yeah. Pero it gets... when you're in the social media, it just gets rough. And I feel like, I don't know, like, you know how that's what I don't want, though.
What?
I don't want the stress. I know it's part of, right? Porque even though you're doing something you love, there's always a bad side to it.
Yeah.
Or like something that you're not gonna like.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, like, if you want to be out and be recognized, you have to put yourself out there. You have to do content. You have to do the editing, which we hate. Like, editing is like, oh my god, it takes forever. Right. But I don't want to get it to the point where I'm not enjoying life or living life because I am so overwhelmed into recording and editing, you know. And I'm like, damn, I don't know how other people balance that, you know.
But I think that most people, well, I'm saying, like, most content creators, they're like 100% in it, so they don't have other jobs,
right?
You know, like, we have moms, we're moms, we have other jobs, we have a partner, and we're new at it, so we don't know that balance. And like, like, at first I do think that it was a lot for you because you were editing 100% all the episodes, and that shit is stressful as fuck.
Yeah, it does.
Especially in the beginning, because we didn't know what the fuck we were doing.
Yeah.
So it sounded weird. We edited a lot of like, you know.
Right.
But now our conversations flow a little bit better, so editing is not as bad. And then now we split it between me and you, which I feel like it helps.
It is helpful, porque again, like, you don't feel like it takes so much out of you.
Yeah. Because you have one weekend, you're like, okay, I'm stress free. Like, it's just going to be out.
Right. Like, she got it.
Yeah, exactly. So this is the end of this episode. It's a small, short episode. It was just us talking.
Just flowing with the wind.
Yes.
Over, ¿cómo dice?
And like,
going with the wind.
And like, let me not tell you guys that we could, I mean, our talks are very deep,
right?
And
sometimes
it's very
nonsense,
too personal sometimes. And I wish sometimes that we can say it, but then I'm like, damn, I don't think we're ready.
Yeah. Did you notice? I don't know if you noticed
what?
This last episode que salió last week. I left in like little stuff that I should have cut out. I left it in just because I want them to get a glimpse of her realness.
Yeah,
I left like little glimpse of it because it's just funny sometimes.
Yeah, like the way we sometimes mess up and then we laugh.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know, and we've had a lot of those that we cut out because it just doesn't go with what we talk about. But I felt like maybe it needed to stay there because I want them to see how it really is.
Yeah.
From from when we're actually like a raw view of what it is, or listening of what it.
Yeah, I get
You
you.
get me? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, thank you for Carla, our listener. She's such
Oh
a.
my God, yes. If I could say thank you to Carla every episode, that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
She's always so like, ¿cómo se dice?
On top
Interactive.
of, on top of every episode that comes out.
Yes.
I love it.
And sometimes, like, como te digo, sometimes I'm like, was that a good episode? But like when she when she texts us and she's like, oh, like this and this and that, and I'm like, yeah, that was a good episode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, even though I feel like when I'm talking, it was a good episode, but like just to hear that somebody else heard it and that they actually can relate to that episode,
Exactly.
and it's just like, oh, okay,
Right.
we did something right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, because I feel like the last episode we really don't talk about it much in our Latino community, right? Because like I feel like
Out of respect for our parents.
for our parents, yeah, especially our moms.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I feel kind of like afterwards. I felt kind of like
Guilty.
guilty, but I feel bad because I'm like, I feel like I'm not being.
You're
Grateful.
being ungrateful.
I'm being ungrateful, but
Yeah.
I didn't mean no disrespect. I just
Yeah.
meant it the way it was,
Yeah,
that was the way it happened, and maybe it had to happen for a reason, and
Yeah.
it made me who I am now, which I'm very thankful, and the
Yeah.
relationship is better, thankfully.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, and also like I wanted to put out there, like I was listening and I was like, maybe I'm being a little unfair because like, don't get me wrong, my mom didn't help me like with the little things like, changing diapers and blah blah blah, but she did provide for me. She bought like
What?
all the diapers and all the other stuff,
She was
like
doing the role of what the father should have done.
Yeah.
Or taking control of.
yeah,
Right.
exactly. So like so I just wanted to say that because I feel like I was like, damn, like I kind of like
You didn't give her enough credit.
I didn't give her credit at all.
Mhm.
So I'm like, well, she provided for me, right?
Right.
She bought the diapers and the formula and,
Yeah.
so very
She made
thankful.
sure that your daughter was okay.
Yeah.
She probably didn't thought about you. She said,
I mean, she
you
still
did it,
paid
you do it.
she still paid rent and
Right.
fed me. So I
Yeah.
guess,
Mhm.
she did what she thought was right. And
Right.
at the end of the day, it made me grow up.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I was already a grown up since I was like little, because I was
Since
already
you were
taking
10.
care of my siblings and my parents most of the time. Maybe not economically, como se dice?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was taking care of like translating everything and doing everything for them.
Right.
But yeah, like it made me be the mother that I am,
Mm-hmm.
and like I think I'm a pretty good one.
Mm-hmm.
Throwing myself
Yeah.
like little pats in the back.
Exactly.
But yeah, so yeah.
But
I
we're
just
thankful.
wanted to elaborate that real
Mhm.
quick.
So, but yes, guys, so we're very thankful for each and one of you that reaches out and sends us messages.
Yes.
We're very thankful, and we love to hear from you guys. So thank you, Carla, again.
Yes.
It was really comforting to know
Yeah.
that you can
definitely.
relate. And so guys, don't forget to follow us on all our social medias. I already are not Latinas, and we do have a Facebook, even though we
Yeah.
forget. But you're also welcome to tune in and follow us and give us a review.
Yeah. Share.
Mhm.
Share our podcast with your family, tu prima, tu primo, tu cousin, es lo mismo, tu mamá, tu tía, tu abuela.
Yeah,
I think that we go for all ages.
I think yeah,
Yeah.
pretty good.
So yeah, so share if you guys enjoy us and you guys follow us. Make sure you always share, talk about us. That way we can bring out more content and like let us know like a topic that you guys want to talk about.
Yeah.
Like I wanna actually like see what people want to hear. You know?
Yeah.
And with that,
We are out.
bye.
Bye.